unstoppable here. Hits again from beyond the arc.
What a historic night for him. Shooting the ball, he now stands, GA, by himself for third place in most threes all time. The last game of the season is always surrounded with a lot of hope. Playoff hopes for most teams.
Cameron
and Greg
Thomas.
hopes for the future for the... others.
In one way or another, every player is happy to reach this point, either so they can finally get their playoff run started or so they can get their well.
Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Timeout called. Without question, lights out.
Substitution on the
Guys, let's
court.
get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
At the line, shooting 1.
And that one falls for Gill.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
It's taken away by Smith. Good from three.
Splashes home another three, and he moves into second place all time with that make for a game.
Greg, you have to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going to go in. He just keeps raining it down on him. Outside, Simmons. 6 to shoot. They need this. Rebound by Williams.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Nice shot by Smith.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And slam dunk by Smart.
Bryant off the floor now. Smart got into better nutrition, got into better shape, and it's paying dividends.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And Brooklyn turns it over again.
Boston ball.
For Boston, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Smith fires from way outside. Rebounded by the Nets. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Pass to Baisley from deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Smith for 3. Connects again.
And that score moving him clear into third all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Simmons gets the bucket.
And some much-needed offense right there. He ends that fantastic run by the Celtics.
The deep 3 from Smith. And it's Baisley with the rebound. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Nets. And here's KD for 3. Here's Dunk. Smith for 3. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Yeah, just an amazing game when they met them last time out. Talk about a photo finish. And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. You gotta love that one,
a little surprised, Greg, he didn't go for the Durant. The pass to Bazley. Back to Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Just 5 on the clock. Over Williams. No good from Simmons. Boston shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good look. And again for three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. To the paint. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
And Ben Simmons. The epitome of a point forward.
He passes
Shooting
it well
for
and
Brooklyn.
plays huge
Ben
for a guard at
Simmons.
6'11". It's
2
great.
shots.
It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set.
Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game. Connects again from distance.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that... And another one!
And incredible. Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
Boston foul.
It feels surreal, doesn't it? That score
Second
puts him tied
foul.
for the second most points in an NBA
foul.
game. What a historic
Shooting
night.
for Brooklyn.
Getting another opportunity
Ben
here to see
Simmons.
that powerful rejection.
Taking 2 shots.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up.
And he sinks
Boston
the second.
timeout.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons. Unguarded.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And that one, they owned the backboard. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
Here's Williams. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one
Defensive
more.
foul.
And one
David
thing Williams
Duke.
has, a lot of a natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle.
Simmons against Smith. It's taken away by Smith. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Dunn. Dunn's got his 4th rebound in this one. Nabbing another steal. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball away with just such ease.
He got it again. Sensational.
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record.
Boston foul.
That score moving in clearly into
personal
second
foul.
place for most points in a
Team
game.
foul.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line
The
in the
line
game.
for the Nets.
And how good has
Ben
he been at the line?
Simmons.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 30 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Smith for 3. Good. He hits again.
And that score puts him even. A night I never thought we'd see.
He's now tied point for point with the record. One more score. He'll be all alone at the top of the record books. GA, a moment nobody thought they'd ever see.
100 points for him. Still sends shivers down my spine to
Kevin
say it. And this
Durant.
is a game that nobody thought could be matched. Will Chamberlain's half-century record has been matched here tonight.
And Smith launches it from deep. Hits it again.
He set a new all-time record for scoring in a single game.
Well, Greg, a record that was for so long thought to be untouchable. He continues to amaze.
124.
And Will Chamberlain's
The
100-point game has
43.
been surpassed. Pick up the phone. Let everybody know something special.
And so it's the Boston Celtics holding an unbelievable.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise.
wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from lights out.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Setting the floor for the Nets.
Tells you all you need to know. Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. The pass to Edwards. Back to Simmons. Kicks to Edwards. Oh, good with the triple. Boston shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing. Also,
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
and listening to these fans, they are ecstatic with the way he's filling it up.
Greg, an incredible game he's having. One to remember for sure.
I'm trying to comprehend what he's doing here this evening. His ability to read the defense and get his shot up is nothing short of amazing.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Back to Simmons. Pass to Thomas. To the middle. Edwards kicks to Thomas. Nailed from three-point land. Thomas got 7 points.
That's a look they always want him to take. If he's got space, he's got the ultra green light. Well, I play for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
First team foul.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11.
Smith.
His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
And well over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
The Celtics have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Smith and Crowder coming on the assist by Brogdon.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
It's Edwards on the wing. And Thomas has it in the corner. 3-pointers off the mark.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
The Nets have gone 3 of third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's Simmons. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 8 now on the night. That's a 2 from Smith. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
He found his groove right away and hasn't let up. It's not surprising that
He swipes the ball away again.
He's been a defensive terror all night long.
I've never seen anything like it. And he's actually tied the record for the most steals in a game.
And now he sits alongside Kendall Gill and Larry Keenan. 11 steals, remaining the all-time benchmark for defensive fever.
And Smith punches it from deep. A rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Edwards. Outside Durant. Pass to Claxton. Shot clock at 5. Back to Durant. over Tatum. KD can't get it to go.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Brown finds Smith. Off target from outside. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And it's lights out with the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Smith for three. Good. From three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Down low. Here's Thomas. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 9th assist in the game now.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games. And they've made that adjustment since the break. And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
And that was another look at the fantastic mobile-1 drive that happened a moment ago.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Mills, he's checked in for Simmons. Mills. Tatum against Durant. And the call on the shot that shoots into the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Just absolutely dominant inside. You have to be all over Durant.
Durant nails both of them.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Smith for three. Another one goes. Incredible.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's KD. They grab their own miss. And the last second attempt does not go in for it. And so it's the Boston Celtics enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never.
The Nets, 73.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dropping ability.
And
We're continuing our exclusive Jordan series. This week we have none other than Gary Payton. Here's his take on the Jordan era.
Who was Michael Jordan and what kind of basketball player he was? He was a competitor who had
It'll count. No good.
at the buzzer. And so it's the Boston Celtics. And they're up an insane amount going in.
A loss. The Nets, 73.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Well, Doris, the last few years, we've seen teams put together rosters loaded with talent, but it hasn't always translated to rings.
I think what we've learned, Brian, is that just accumulating talent is not enough to win in this league. What you have to find is a team that fits together well. In terms of the individual parts, there also has to be that elusive chemistry. You can't define it, hard to win without it.
On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. Patrick Mills out there with Edmund Sumner. Then there's Darius Baisley, and it's Duke in at small forward. A nice shot by Smith.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And the Nets shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. And Smart over to help. Back to Mills. Out left to the wing. Here's Baisley. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
A nice shot by Smith.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Pass to Baisley. Back to Mills. And the layup falls.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And the Celtics call time here. And Doris, the league has taken a much more active role in player development in the U.S. and abroad. Why now?
But what's great is it's not just player development. It's growth in the game of basketball. It's interest worldwide. I think the league's resources have obviously grown, and it is trying to make investments back into the basketball game. A true minor league, international academies. It's a beautiful thing. If you love hoops, this is great.
The Celtics making a switch here. White's checked in to the left wing. Back to Mills. Having another steal.
He's stolen his way into the record books.
A new single-game high for steals. Yet another bucket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Substitution on the court. At the line for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton, shooting 1.
Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, BA, you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
Simmons against Smith. Outside Simmons. Pass to Durant. Lets the three fly. The rebound, Celtics.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
A nice shot by Smith.
He's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
The Nets have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Claxton, boom, he jams it straight down.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
And absolutely, even smooth when he's powering it home like that. On target from range.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row. And the stop and play, giving the home crowd a chance to cheer his incredible play.
And he's earned it. You don't get all those steals without expending a huge amount of energy.
Boy, the anticipation and spring he's showing to get these steals is unreal.
Sumner's checked in for Brooklyn. Smith comes in for Ben Simmons.
That is beautifully done.
Here's Sumner. Back to Smith. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
Pass to Durant. Back to Claxton. For three, Smith. Gill grabs the board.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Brooklyn's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Here's Durant, covered by Smith. Monk against Smith. The kick to Durant. Puts up a 3. Rebound Boston.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Monk passes to Smith. Sends it home from three-point land.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. Good! That's another bucket!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Right wing. Durant against Monk. Pass to Sharp. To end the run. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Sinks the tray.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. You're a team owner. How do you feel about it?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes, as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting, kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
The shot by Dunn, no good. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Smith, no good. The Nets shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the fourth quarter. Smith with it, guarded by Smith. Pass to Dunn. Three-pointer. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
The 3, Smith sinks it from distance.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Smith. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Drives to the hoop. Dunn left side for 3. The rebound, Celtics. 1:31 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And make no mistake, this has been a legendary year for them as they continue to rack up win after win. The confidence, enthusiasm, and carefree attitude they played with has now helped earn them their 72nd win this year. Just remarkable.
They have proven to simply be the better team of the two, winning all 4 games in this season series.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Lights Out.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
The ball's knocked loose. It's 2-on-1. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Nails it from 3.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Over to the left wing. Here's Smith. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Smith outside. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next